What's up guys, and welcome back to another video on Minecraft on the channel. This is the third Minecraft video on the channel, and in today's video we're going to be taking a look at some of the new blocks in 1.6D. So this is the latest snapshot. Yeah, you can, if you're playing on Java Edition or maybe Bedrock Edition, I don't really know. I'm on Java. You can download it and check out all the new blocks, and I believe every single new block is here. Right here. Right, okay. And in today's video, we are going to be checking out all the new blocks. And wow, it's laggy. Okay. Right. Okay. So the first block is called the Warped Nylium. This is basically a dirt block, and as you will see probably in the Nether update, there's going to be two new kind of types of blocks. There's going to be the stripped warped block, or the warped block even, and there's also going to be the crimson blocks. And I think I prefer the blue ones. So this warped Nylium would be really cool for creating just like a kind of Nether swamp. It's very similar to the Podzol, which I actually really like. It's one of my favourite blocks, and it looks really, really good. So like, I mean, and it would really fit the Nether, which would be, and it'd be very easy to build out of. Okay, next block we've got the actual warped stem, and if you actually see very closely, it actually kind of has a glowing effect, which is really cool. And you could definitely make some cool kind of tree house and stuff with this. Then we've obviously got all the like warped variants, like the stripped warp, the stripped warp stem, the stripped warp hyphae. Oh yeah, there is two different types of stuff like that, because this I believe is the warped hyphae, or whatever it's called. I don't really know the difference between that and the warped stem. I guess the warped stem is like the log, and the warped hyphae is, oh, so it's like a log and then wood. Right, got it. Okay, so that's like that. They'd be really cool to build out of. Next we come to the warped fungus and the okay, hold on. And also the warped roots. These would be really cool to decorate your Nether kind of house, because I believe now you probably will be able to sleep in the Nether, because obviously there's so many new blocks. It'd be such a nice place to build. So these would be a really cool block to decorate your house with, as well as the other plants we get to later on. There are obviously then all the traditional wooden items, like the buttons. I mean, it's really good. And also there's obviously the door, and this is my favourite bit with the warped items, is the door. Like, the design is just beautiful. If I show it next to an oak door, then it just, look how ugly this is compared to that. That looks so cool. And this is just like horrible. This looks so nice, and I'll definitely, as soon as this update comes out, actually maybe before, I'll be building some stuff in the Nether and in the overworld with this stuff, because I think it fits just as well in the overworld. Then obviously we've got the sign, which is really cool. Well, right, whatever you want. Subscribe. Oh my god, I spelled it wrong. Yep, subscribe. Boom, done. Now you have to subscribe. Okay, then we're now moving on to the crimson. So this is kind of the same as that one. So there's obviously the warped crimson Nylium, which is kind of the dirt of the crimson. This I actually do prefer compared to the blue. But this is really nice, and a really nice place you can build a house in and stuff. And I think they contrast really nicely together. Now these blocks I'm less of a fan of. These purple. I like the blue ones, but the purple, not so sure. And that's why I overall prefer the blue. But then this, I like much prefer the crimson stem, as well it glows and stuff like that. Then we're going to move on to the plants. So we've got the crimson fungus and the crimson roots, which are the exact same. And I mean, look at the crimson fungus there, and if we look at the fungus, the warped fungus there, the crimson fungus is so much nicer. I mean, beautiful. And also the crimson roots, I think they're a bit not quite as good as the warped roots, but they're still nice nonetheless. Now we're obviously going to go. Now we're going to get onto all the natural wooden accessories, and then we get onto one thing, which is why I prefer the warped. The door. Like, Oh my god. If I go and get this door, for comparison, and then I bring it over here. Oh, yeah. Look how much nicer this door looks than that. Like, that just doesn't look like a very good door. This one does not look very good. This one is beautiful, and that's why I prefer the warped. Then obviously you've got the sign and the slab. Then we get onto the non-warped stuff, and I think this isn't a nether item, but the rest are. So there's the nether block of netherite, which is extremely expensive, and this is gonna be worth more than diamond, and better than diamond. This is the ancient debris where you get the netherite from, I think, and I'm not sure how that completely works, but you basically mine this and you get some netherite. Then there's also this crying obsidian, and I'm pretty sure this wasn't in the game before, so I got it, but it actually looks so much nicer than normal obsidian. If I get normal obsidian, like, compare these, like, the obsidian, just, oh, look how much nicer the crying obsidian is. Oh, and some particles around here, doesn't matter. Right, then we're gonna get onto, didn't we already do these? We didn't do the nether sprouts, I think we may have done those, but we didn't do the nether sprouts, and they just look really good. And I think they're like the seeds or something, not really sure. Then, ignore this block, but these are the best plant, in my opinion. The weeping vines, they just look so good. So amazing. And I had to put them on top of that, so that's just a block we've seen before. But this looks amazing, and I think these really go together, even though that's red, obviously, and this is obviously blue. I think it still goes together really well, because of this kind of reddish texture here. Then we move on to the shroom light, which is a really nice new way of light. I mean, we really needed that. And then we move on to the soulfly lantern, and there is a lot of now blue fire. I don't know if I'll be able to, like, hold on, flint and steel. I may be able to set like a block on fire and it goes blue. Let's try it with this. Nope. Will it work on any of this? No. Okay, it doesn't really look like it. Maybe it will work on some of this over here. No. Okay. Well, the fire is blue. Basically, you can get the fire to be blue. I'm not sure why it isn't working now, but it does, and it looks really, really cool and 100 times better than the normal fire. Right, next we have the target block, which is actually the only new block that isn't a nether block. And basically, what you need for this, so that basically, it gives out a signal depending on where you hit it. So if I hit it basically dead in the middle, hold on, oh no, boom. It gives out, well, what was that? No, that was a horrible, like, weak one. But if you hit it better, yeah, boom, much longer. And if you hit it right to the side, oh, I don't know. But it basically gives off a different one based on where you hit it, which is quite cool and could be used for a randomizer or could be used for anything really, target practice, anything. Right, now we have this chest. A chest is obviously not a new feature, although it could be really good with these wood, but it's not, and I think there should be different types of chests. But right, so here's all the new items in the chest. So it's the netherite scrap, which I think is what you make netherite out of, the netherite ingots, and then there's all the netherite gear. So for example, if you compare the netherite sword and the diamond sword, I personally prefer the look of the netherite sword. Like, this just looks so much nicer. But the diamond sword does 1.6 attack speed, 1.6 attack speed, but it has less damage, and less attack damage, yeah. So the netherite is basically just a direct upgrade to the diamond sword. Right, and now we move on to our final block. Personally, one of my favourite blocks. Oh no, not that. The nether gold ore, and I think this looks really nice. And personally, this could be a really nice way to build out something to build out of. Like, even like, look how nice this is, and it really works together. The patterns really fit in. I mean, that's just beautiful, and I doubt this is going to be that expensive. I don't know. But this could be a really cool block, especially in creative, to have like a floor out of, like the little gold chunks. And everything like that. And so yeah, this is basically every single new block in the latest Nether snapshot, as I am of today, the 14th of March 2020. This is the latest snapshot. And thank you so much, you guys, for watching. And I'll see you next time for another video. Please subscribe, leave a like and comment, and I'll see you later.